They're warming their ankles up. They walk down on their toes, back on their heels. This is the top 18 team. Okay, bring your feet all the way in, get a good hamstring stretch. Once again, this kind of serves to warm up their pelvis, the lower body warms up and stretches their hamstrings. Good. That's good. That's good. We'll just go walk and lunge down and back, all right? That's good. Walk and lunge down and back. Okay, go back to the 10.
Again, lunge.
Yep. Back to 10, walk and lunge. Okay, have a seat, butt stretch, butt stretch. My timer's over the bag, so you're gonna have to trust me. I'm pretty good at counting, all right? Here we go, right leg, let's go, butt stretch, right leg.
Out of my body.
So they're kind of stretching their glute. One of the main muscles that gets tight in females is piriformis, which is under the glute muscle, and we're gonna stretch those out, which allows their hips and their low back to move more freely. Okay, switch legs, switch legs. Go. Here we go. All right, so this is a pretty unique core exercise. What we did, we had to come up with core exercises that we could do with teams, that you could train 10, 20, 30 girls at a time. So they're pushing on their knees, and believe it or not, it's working their low abs very well. Okay, relax. We're going to do one more. Ready? Begin. Let's go. Here we go. So once again, we're activating the deep abdominals, low core muscles, and then we'll, as you saw with the other group, we'll flip over and do a plank next, and then we'll get them up and activate their glute muscles. And when they're doing a plank, they're kind of pulling their deep abdominal muscles in, squeezing their glutes, so they're actually activating all the muscles around the pelvis. It's not just an ab exercise, it's kind of all the muscles around the pelvis that they're turning on.
How long a plank do they do?
We do around a minute, yeah. And then for the younger girls, like 12, 13, 14-year-old girls, we'll go a little less time on stuff. So we'll use similar exercise, but we'll make it appropriate for them by adjusting the intensity or the volume. Hold it on one leg, a little longer. Hold up a little longer. There we go. Stabilize. All the way to 20, the 20. Good, bring it back. So I believe that, once again, when you're working with female athletes, if you can teach them how to be dynamically strong and stabilize on one leg, you're going to both improve their performance and lessen their chance for getting injured. Because most injuries to young girls, go one more time, most injuries to young female athletes happen when they have an off-balance landing on one leg or they're trying to stop on one leg. So if you get them really strong and stable on one leg, you're going to have lessen the chance of them getting hurt. So we do this, it's just a fundamental thing we do every time they work out. Forever practice, yep. Good, bring it back. This one here is just kind of dynamically warming up their ankle joint, all the muscles in the foot. They're doing little small, we call them restart jumps, where they go 2 hops over and then 1 back. Good, so we're gonna go the 20 back. Karaoke down and back, side skip down and back, 180 runs down and back. So as you can see, we're slowly getting more dynamic, more progressive in what they're doing in their warm-up, warming their hips up. This is a pretty common warm-up right here, karaoke, but we'll show you one in a moment that I don't know that anybody else is doing. Okay, we're going to do 180 runs down and back twice. So this one here, so instead of warming up just straight ahead, we actually have them run forward, then spin and run backwards, spin and run forward. So they're getting twisting and cutting and forward and backwards. So it's a real 3-dimensional kind of a warm-up exercise versus just running straight ahead. So once again, it prepares them much better for the workout and for their practice than if you're just running straight ahead. It's all about building better coordination with female athletes. Teach them how to be better coordinated. Hi, John.
Sorry we were late.
That's all right. So we'll go to 7:30, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next week.
Power skips, ladies, down to 20. So what we're doing now is we're slowly progressing their warm up, getting more dynamics. Once again, we started with core activation, and now we're warming them up dynamically so that when we do the actual workout routine, they're warmed up and we won't get them injured that way. Because one of the goals here is we want to definitely challenge them, but we don't want them to get injured in the training session. And the warm-up, actually, we're doing kind of volleyball-specific moves when we're doing the warm-up. They'll do jump and they'll rotate and sprint, which is very similar to what they do on the volleyball court. So it's kind of a volleyball-specific active warm-up.
How long does the warm-up last?
The warm-up lasts probably about 10 minutes, and they'll transition right into some other exercises that are injury prevention and focused. So the warm-up consists of kind of quick feet exercises on the ladder, followed by various jumping exercises, kind of continue to warm up their Achilles, ankle complex, hips. Yeah, we've actually, you'll see most people do a warm-up with either ladder or with hurdles. We've combined them so that it combines quick feet with jumping. Once again, it's very volleyball specific. They jump forward, they jump sideways. We'll do some rotational jumping in a moment. It's all very volleyball specific. And so they do this twice a week. This group right here works out twice a week. And it's almost like fundamentals. They get very good at foot control, body control, landing properly, and with the goal of improving their volleyball performance as well as reducing their chances for injury. This one here is kind of a good change of direction footwork exercise for them. If you watch their feet, they learn how to stop and start, stop and start. Nice job, ladies. Sit, stay low, use your arms. Good, Rita. That's it, Alina. So you can see on the ladder, they're moving laterally, sideways. At the same time, they're moving back and forth forward, and then they're going lateral of the hurdle. So you're combining several different athletic movements into just a warm-up. Good, get out wider. Let's go, butt down. So now they're working on learning how to cut laterally. So one of the big injuries for young female athletes is ACL injuries, and you can help prevent ACL injuries if you teach girls how to land solidly on one leg. So we do a lot of one-leg landing exercises. They need to be bent at the knees, bent at the hips, eyes up, shoulders up, using their glutes. Like this girl right here, you can tell they're using their glutes. They're kind of bent over. And really beneficial for some of our taller athletes. Footwork, body control, really help them prevent injuries. Once again, volleyball maneuver, we're actually having them twist in the air. So in real life in volleyball, a set might be a little bit off, or their block might be a little bit off, and their body gets a little bit out of control. So they do these enough in the game, they won't surprise them. They'll be able to deal with that off-balance movement and land appropriately and safely. And they're all taught to land soft with bent knees, bent hips. Goes a long way to not only improving their volleyball performance, but reducing their chances for lower body injuries like ACL injuries, things like that. Very nice. Way to go, ladies. Explode up. Use your arms and explode. Good. Good job. Get a little closer to the box. You want to jump straight up and be careful getting down. Just step down, step down. Get right up next to the box. Explode up. There you go. We had one girl last year that got in a hurry and she kind of twisted her ankle and she stepped down. Yeah. So that's it. Use your arms, gather, explode up. There you go. These are, they're called TRX, but we're working on the back muscles here of the ladies, female, really important because they hit the ball a lot. So they get really strong in the front of their shoulders, and what we're doing is we want to balance in the shoulder by building the scapula and the shoulder blade muscle. So we do a lot of pulling exercises for these ladies. It's both a performance initiative that we have with this, as well as preventing shoulder injuries. 15, squeeze right there. Good. So here's a good example right here. You can see her squeezing her shoulders in the back. That's it, ladies. Great technique. Good. She's squeezing right here in her back, shoulder blades, scapula muscles. High as you can on the Vertimax, ladies. High as you can. So the Vertimax is actually a great tool. I think it can be misused, but we actually teach the girls how to jump and land appropriately, perfectly without it first. So when they can demonstrate good landing technique, you notice her feet are square, she's using her glutes sitting down into it. When they can do that, the Vertimax attaches the resistance right to their core, so it doesn't put any pressure on their back, and it really teaches them how to land soft and how to explode. So it's a great tool for improving vertical jump. Again, they're doing a core exercise called these single arm curl-ups. It actually involves the core muscles, and because they're using one arm, they're working their obliques as well. Once again, if you're a volleyball hitter, you're up here, you're using these oblique muscles. So this develops that too. So we're resting their legs and we're doing core and upper body exercise in between each round. So we're trying to get the most out of an hour workout. So you can see she's staying real still, coming down slow. She's getting extra work in this oblique right there. Good job right here. Hey, good energy tonight, ladies, good energy. So 15 each side, then you jump on the Vertimax again. Good job. So they're doing push-ups. They're putting one hand on a ball, which not only builds shoulder strength, but it builds scapular stability, rotator cuff strength. It's all about improved performance and preventing injury in their shoulders. And then they'll follow that up with, once again, a pull-up exercise working on their scapulas. Good, keep your back straight, ladies, when you go down, back straight. Hey, great energy tonight, ladies, great energy. And, well, right here we're working on explosion in the core. So these are all the core muscles that would be used when they go up and block or when they go up and hit. So it's building explosive muscles in the shoulder, explosive muscles in the core. And we'll do one round. Everybody will get 20 throws. Okay, ladies, go grab a ball, partner up.